All right. So this one's called When Your Kids Have No Want To. Mm-hmm. Um, right now, you might want to go get a sweatshirt with a hood on it so you can pull it over your head, because this is going to get granny-ish. Yeah, okay, here goes. I know firsthand how it feels to you when that lazy bum rolls their eyes around in their head because you asked them to look at their homework. God, look at his hair. Okay, you know my hair sucks, so there. Um, where was I at? That lazy bum rolls their eyes around in their head because you asked to look at their homework or was to trying to get that person to do the dishes. Mm-hmm. Even this person right here felt those arrows pierce her heart, and it hurts. And then we get mad. After all I've done for you, oh my God, how dare you treat me that way? I'm going to tell you what the experts say, and then I'm going to tell you what I got to say about it. You know, I'm going to tell you what I got to say about it. Faux show, girl, yeah. Okay, the experts say, remember, this is just a phase. It is. Remember, they aren't you. Truth. But they know my rules. Remember, their brain isn't formed. Yeah, but they ain't stupid. Remember, they do love you. All right, prove it. Remember, they're trying out their wings. Well, I can't wait to push them out their nest. Just saying. Ask them to go to dinner with you. Mm-hmm. Tell them you love them regardless. Okay, you get the picture. Mine and theirs. But I look at it like this. The experts don't live in your home or feel what you feel. Here's my take on it. All children are box turtles. All box turtles. All children are box turtles. Remember that. They are. They're the ones that have those squares on their shells. And as they grow, they get more squares. Okay? Your kids have to do all the things that they do to break away from you. They have to form those squares. If your child is cocooned by you, how can it get a home? How can it learn any life skill? We ain't gonna cocoon our kids, y'all. We just ain't. Okay? They can't succeed. They can't. You are, in essence, stifling their growth if you think that they are not a box turtle and they aren't growing those squares. They have to form their own opinion. They have to roll their eyes. They have to stomp. They have to do everything they can to make you angry or ignore them because they have to form their own self. They got to. There just ain't no way of getting around it. And if you ever had teenagers, you're going to know they all act the same freaking way. You want to pull out their hair. You want to go, But it is what it is. Let me just finish reading this and then I'll come back and scream some more or something like that. Anyway, those squares are all their eye rolls, all the dishes not done, all the dirty clothes by the hamper, the ones all over their room. I'm starting to get anxious even just thinking about it. But anyway, in your heart, you know you have to stand back and watch your box turtle build its own shell. Because as it acquires those squares build the shell. And that's its protection. Mama, that's its protection. Okay? Every square, your voice is there. Your voice is there, Mama. Every square that they build. Your voice is there. Okay? Your love is there. You are the pieces that guided every step. They are all part of that shell, and that shell protects your child. So hug them, tell them you love them, pick up their clothes, make them do the dishes, scold them, and watch your box turtle go. As always, my big mouth. I've had a bunch of box turtles in my life. And a lot of unwashed dishes. And a lot of clothes by the hamper. A lot of really bad, messy bedrooms. A lot of screaming. A lot of hollering. A lot of tears. A lot of smack. But really, I've raised some pretty darn good box turtles. And they will say, you know, I was going to do such and such, and I heard your voice, Mama. And I know that someday, when I have kicked my last bucket, made my last biscuit, fried my last tater, or whatever, they may be doing 1,000 different things, and all of a sudden they'll go, that's my mama's voice. I just heard it. Because my voice is in every one of the squares that they created. Love your box turtle. Give them all you can give. And I don't mean here's $1, here's a golden book bag, here's the best shoes we can offer you for $5 billion. Because none of that stuff is going to make a crap. And I'm going to tell you a story. I got stories, y'all. But anyway, so when I was a kid, my mama bought me this fancy pair of boots that I wanted. And I'd had them about 2 or 3 days, and they was like, that kind of boot, girl. I'm talking about, they was the boots, okay? And she bought them for me. Now, my mama worked as a waitress and worked 2 and 3 jobs. So when I tell you my mama bought the boots for me, that means it was something, okay? So I said, so-and-so wants to borrow my boots. And she said, well, are you going to let her borrow them? And I said, well, what do you think? And she said, don't let somebody borrow your boots unless you're willing to give them to her. I just rolled my eyes around in my head because that was the stupidest thing I'd ever heard. What do you mean? Willing to give them to her. She wants to borrow them. I mean, I didn't say that to my mama because she'd have probably smacked me. But the fact of the matter is, she said to me, don't let her borrow your boots unless you're willing to give them to her. And I rolled my eyes around in my head. And she come over and she got my boots, and her family moved away. Bye, boots. Bye-bye, boots. I can't even tell you what those boots look like. I don't even know I don't know what color they was. I don't know where she bought them. I don't know if they were go-go boots. I don't know if they were knee-highs. I don't know. I cannot tell you one thing about those boots that were so important in my life. But I can tell you what my mama said. That I rolled them old eyes around in this old head. And now, I don't let somebody borrow something from me unless I'm willing to give it to them. And because I'm old, I'm willing to give to anybody just about anything I got. But you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your box turtle. Rolling their eyes. Dishes not being done, and you being so mad you could eat nails. I can't tell you what color them boots was. And that's all I got to say about that. I love you. Bye.